All right, here is our cool down for the lesson. 3 parts. Write a story to match the equation x plus 2.5 equals 10. Then explain what x represents in your story. And then C, solve the equation and explain or show your reasoning. So we could come up with an infinite number of stories that could be represented by this equation. So everyone's is going to be a little bit different. So go ahead and write your story. But I just want you to think about what you're really saying here is the difference between the amount you're trying to find and 10 is 2.5. So off the top of my head, and because we use this for one of the problems in the notes, I'm going to think of this as, let's see, Colleen. Let's pull that out of thin air. Colleen has run 2.5 laps. She needs to run a total, oops, I'm going off my page, sorry, a total of 10 laps. How many more laps does she need to run? All right, so there's the 2.5 she's run. There's the 10, that's the total she wants to run. So how many more does she have to add to 2.5 to get to 10? So in my story, X represents how many more laps Colleen needs to run. Okay. Now, we all could have different stories here, but we're all solving the same equation. So we should all have the same solution for this equation. So it's x plus 2.5 equals 10. I want to get x all by itself. It's already 1x, so I don't have to multiply or divide, but I do need to eliminate this 2.5 from the left side of the equation. So I am going to subtract 2.5 from the left side, but then I must also subtract 2.5 from the right side. All right, 2.5 minus 2.5 is 0, so that just leaves 1x on the left. And on the right, 10 minus 2 is 8, and 8 minus 1/2 is 7.5. There's my solution.